Good morning again. I'm just doing the same thing I was yesterday. I feel like wow, what a problem to confess to. I feel like my coffee grinder is grinding more than it was before, and the beans are getting out of control. While I'm on this sweetie little medication that feels so good, I'm trying to mix different juices, mix them or try different ones. God, I'm waking up. You know when you have to like have a bad experience with a certain taste and then you kind of like ruin that flavor. And that's not, I don't want that for myself. I don't want to like ruin a juice or a fruit because I am a fan of fruits. So that's just the thing about me in that way. When I run out of things to say, I should just stop the camera. God, this is gonna be hell to go through someday. Maybe I should start posting these things now. I just like don't know what I want to do with myself or any of it. I guess to speak to like my desire to film at all was just like, I seek a lot of personal accounts of people going through what I'm going through, and I don't find many. There are celebrities, of course, who have had Lyme disease and seem to talk about it a little bit. I'm not entitled to their experience about it. I recognize and know as well as anyone that it is a really difficult and vulnerable thing to share about and talk about. And I also think that a really inherent part of Lyme disease and any other tick-borne illness is that it is this weirdly controversial, which is hilarious to have a disease that's controversial. Controversial not in like people judge you for how you ended up with it or something, because obviously there's plenty of diseases that have stigma, but controversial in that like some people don't believe in it. The thing that at the end of the day strikes me as funny about people not believing in Lyme disease is it's like, yo, so why else are there parasites in my blood? I think that's why a lot of people don't want to talk about it. I wonder if they're like, oh, people are gonna think I'm crazy. Those are my guesses as to why people don't really like to, or why there's not a lot of people who have said things or take up personal space with it on the internet. Can I show you what I've done here? This is to the brim. Tastes pretty good. Damn it, I did spill some. What a waste. Hubris. It's really hard to remember stuff. Here's the thing. Well, it's not the thing, but a thing is that, right, so I have Lyme disease. And that's just my memory. And I have ADHD. And that's with my train of thought and memory. And I also think I'm just kind of like this. Like, there's also a personality, but like, I don't think I can blame it all. Like, all this other stuff happened. Like, I think I'm just a little like this. But lately, and it's the morning, haven't drank my coffee. But yeah, sometimes I'm like, what the fuck is going on? If I have a shell on this, I'm gonna scream. That's a really weird and bad thing about me. I can't deal with the shell and the egg. I can deal with literally so many things in this life, but something I won't deal with is a shell and the egg. My new favorite sweatshirt. This is Silent World. It has a thing on the back and it's like distressed and so cool. And I just love it so much. It is made by a very, very incredible, lovely, wonderful deaf artist, Otis Jones the third, who has this account called Silent World. Teaches ASL and just like shares himself with the world in a really wonderful way, and is an incredible artist. He makes these hoodies and it's actually the softest hoodie I own. I'm not lying. I'm not just saying that. I'm not close with this person. I don't have to tell you how much I love this hoodie. I just do. It's like got that kind of like slouch. It's the best hoodie. It's gray, it's neutral, it's got this like splatter distressed kind of thing to it. You won't regret it. I'm sorry, I didn't need to end it with that. That was too much. That was too much. One of my very good friends, Aubin, had a birthday party celebration gathering last night, and I was so excited. I put on these little press-on nails and everything. I was really excited, and I ended up feeling so dizzy and so just like weak and nauseous and out of it, and I ended up not being able to go. And I've missed a lot of things over the last handful of months because of this flare. Our friend is the stage manager of a show right now, and she fully got us tickets and everything, and we bailed so late. I just felt so bad, which is such a, the phrase "I feel so bad," like, oh, I feel so bad about that, like, it just doesn't, it's such a general phrase, and it's become so used in our vocabulary to kind of give a landing zone for the other person to tell us it's okay. So it doesn't really quite capture it, because it's like, no, I love seeing shows. This is the thing that I love to do, and I love to do it on a level that's like obsessive, and like I want to watch people's faces like twitch when they feel something. I'm really passionate about showing up for people. I think as artists, like, the best thing you could ever do is show up. And it was like 5:40, and we needed to leave at like 5:55, and then like the room was spinning, which just sucked. And I felt really bad. And Aubin's birthday, that I've missed a lot of little things and birthdays and hangouts and stuff, and that one really made me sad. I couldn't show up for her, and that made me really sad. That made me so sad. James leaves in 2 weeks. Or in 2 weeks, he'll be getting to London. I need to get him like a letter and a present. Like, there's so much to do. Oh, I just got him a notebook. I saw a meme, and then I took that meme of a notebook and then made it a real notebook, and then I bought it. I've never seen him write for leisure. If he puts it in his Finch, he'll do it, because he finishes his Finch every day. I finished my Finch one day. My Finch. Hey, Finch. I love Finch. Do you guys know about Finch? I've never stuck with anything for 79 days. Never. Nothing. Well, people, but she's not in her best outfit. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to misrepresent her. 3 times a day, I need to take 3 deep breaths. I'm gonna do it right now. And sometimes that's just anxiety provoking, because my breaths sometimes can't get very deep. Haha. What am I doing? How am I feeling? That's my therapist told me to start asking myself that once an hour. I haven't done that at all, or been good at that at all. But I do have trying to do it. I had trying to do it 10 times a day on here. I moved it to 5. 10 was too much. I'm sitting down and talking to this camera. How am I feeling? Sleepy. Did it once. Meds. Done. Get out of bed. Did it. Didn't do any of those things yet, so we'll get to that. I need to be talking about how I'm feeling, I think. Like every day, maybe a little check-in. Basically, I'm feeling like, I guess, slow. My breathing is very shallow. I feel tired. I just don't feel like I know how to put energy into anything right now. I think it's tricky because fatigue or exhaustion feels like the more pressing symptom. You feel like you can out lazy that or something. Like, I don't really believe that I'm going through anything or suffering at all, and that I'm just using this as an excuse for mediocrity. And that is something I struggle with a lot. Working on it.